on en était où? Masanke. Masanke.
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG. The third, KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Bon, j'avoue, je suis allé sur YouTube parce que la dernière fois que j'ai fait la partie 6, j'étais éclaté. J'ai rien compris, comme j'avais pas trop bien suivi, j'avais pas compris le délire là, ici là, d'enquête. Donc je suis allé sur YouTube pour regarder, tu vois, la dernière fois. Et voilà, là j'ai refait ce qu'ils ont fait tout simplement. Mais bon, je crois que c'est la première ou la deuxième fois que je vais sur YouTube en faisant le jeu. Et bon, voilà, j'étais fatigué, j'avais pas bien suivi, donc au lieu de galérer pendant des heures, hein, on connaît. Voilà, voilà. Tout comme là, qu'est-ce qu'il m'a demandé de faire? Parce que là, je crois que j'ai tout récupéré. De toute façon, pas de musique. Masangake Motel, enquêter sur Masangake Metal. Donc, tout simplement. Donc, je pense que je vais devoir sortir d'ici. Qu'est-ce que t'en penses, le photographe? Rien? Ah, je peux toujours... ok. Et là, qu'est-ce que ça dit?
Don't you have reports to write up or something?
En gros, je te fais chier. Ah,
Let me check out the bodies.
on fait des
I'll call
cadavres.
if one contains
Si je
something
trouve
more
autre chose,
interesting than
des
bullets.
balles.
You need to find the foundry.
Cette fonderie. Vas-y, vas-y, on se casse, on a compris. Mon courage me casse ici, bande de salauds. Ok, il m'attend dans la voiture. Allez, c'est parti.
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
Ha! Corrompu.
Take the next right.
Entrepôt, Massangué, métal, 22h50.
Locked.
Fermé.
We need another way in.
Moyen d'entrée. Mais quand même, le délire d'avoir n'importe quoi, de mettre des preuves sur des pièces et tout, c'est tellement pas réel.
Yep, that'll work.
Je passe par derrière, mais bon, par devant, pourquoi pas. Ouais, c'est par derrière. Il y a une musique
Cover the back door,
stressante, couvre la porte de derrière.
You win one more hand, Andy. I'm taking my money and going home. And fuck whose turn it is to mind shop.
Hey, what can I say? I got lucky.
Bullshit. You're cheating, and I'm gonna catch you at it before the night is out. Now deal.
LAPG, motherfucker!
Hey!
Throw out the guns!
Oh, oh.
Stay down!
Ta gueule, ta gueule.
Move!
Y'a pas moyen que je sois tranquille, ça part toujours en cacahuète ces histoires.
You okay? I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
Je verrai ce qui nous attend en haut.
Weapons on the ground, now!
There! Somebody tag that son of a bitch!
Pute là.
Find some cover! Get in cover!
Allez. Coup-moi cher.
Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find you.
Ah, bravo.
Clearing some space here.
Voilà. Et bienvenue sur l'enquête. Avec notre ami Phelps. Allez, monte-toi.
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
Moi, je viens te chercher.
You're covered, Phelps.
T'inquiète.
Really hurts.
Le mec ne veut pas mourir.
Your move, mister.
Oh mort!
Come get me.
Ah bah. Donne-moi ta mitraillette. Non.
LAPD, hands up.
Il est en l'air.
Victor Sanders.
Victor
You know
Sanders.
this guy?
I should have
Je
known.
connais ce type.
Of course I know Roy.
Bien sûr que je connais Roy.
Roy and I have had an arrangement for
Roy,
many
on a eu
years.
You're
un
under
accord pendant
arrest.
quelques années.
Am I?
Savez-vous? Ah oui?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the
You'd
testimony.
be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out.
Facilement.
Evidence disappearing.
Ils peuvent disparaître.
Witnesses that can't be
Témoins
found. Policemen that forget.
Les flics peuvent oublier.
The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Mettez les mains en l'air. Ah, il a l'air gêné le coéquipier.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Eh ouais, la corruption, eh ouais. Sanchez est un père de famille. En voyant les preuves s'accumuler contre lui, il aurait balancé ses patrons. Que j'en savais.
Your platoon is what remains of recon, folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damn hill tonight.
We're intelligence gathering, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill Japs. Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers all going into the line. We aim to break them tonight, Lieutenant.
Good to see you, Hank.
You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live, I'll never get over that sound.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there. It's Sheldon, the guy from the Alcohol Bridge. That guy's got no fear.
He didn't make it.
I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Corman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call me midnight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
Le mec il est pas allé là-bas pour l'aider, il est là-bas pour arrêter ses souffrances. Le coup monté. The setup. Sandbox. American Legion 21h.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I
did a little boxing in the Marines.
I
found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy?
Un sandwich, monsieur. Cornet de beef, enfin salade, 2 cents. Saucisse, jambon, fromage, 10 cents.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey is about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat. That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on. God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD!
What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer. Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement.
We had a goddamn arrangement! That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you're out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people. Stand aside. He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. It was big money riding on him.
So are we here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Tu n'es pas le seul à aimer parier, Roy. Les gars, les bandes, même pas c'est du scotch. Ok. Bon, si on peut trouver autre chose. Par la fenêtre, évidemment. Il s'est barré par là. Puis c'était pas très haut. Allez, tape Phelps. Fais-toi plaisir, Phelps. Tu peux pas taper, Phelps. Putain, Phelps, tu te dégoûtes. Le panneau d'affichage, qu'est-ce que... Oh, le gars.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Pour relier ça à l'affaire. Ouais, tu m'étonnes. Y'a dans la veste. Le principal qui est devant ma gueule. Le docteur Fontaine au secours des victimes du traumatisme.
You look troubled.
Vous avez l'air troublé. C'est du Sheldon.
I'm in a jam.
Je suis dans le train, docteur.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, no, doctor.
Non, docteur, ça va aller.
That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
Reste strictement entre nous.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
Le vol de morphine.
That was us.
C'était nous.
I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war.
Faites pendant la guerre.
Those guys deserve it,
Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc.
À qui le dites-vous?
We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to
Je
help you,
peux
Courtney.
peut-être vous aider.
Thanks, Doc.
Merci, docteur. Ça me fait déjà du bien de pouvoir
It
en
helps just to
parler.
talk about it.
J'entends par là, j'ai une solution qui pourra vous aider financièrement et apaiser votre conscience.
Salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
Et je vous écoute.
I will
Je vais
transact
récupérer
to
toute la
take
drogue
all
si
the
le reste
narcotics
sera
off your
étraqué, elle
hands.
sera administrée
Rest
compassion.
assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I
J'utiliserai
no
des fonds
longer
ainsi
require
débloqués
for
pour
the
acheter des
purchase of
médicaments et
medication
investir dans
and
l'immobilier.
invest them in housing
Tout va bien
developments.
pour vous.
Housing?
L'immobilier.
The developments in
Il
question are
s'agit de construire
housing
des
projects
logements
for
pour les
former
vétérans.
servicemen. Your return will
Votre argent
come from the
proviendra de la
sale of
vente
the
des
properties,
propriétés et votre
and
investissement.
your investment will benefit those that you care for most.
De ceux dont vous
Does
êtes
this
proche.
arrangement meet with your
Cet offre vous
approval?
semble acceptable?
You're a magician,
Vous
Doctor.
êtes un vrai magicien, docteur. Ah, un beau parleur, le plus grand escroc. Très très malin le mec. Appuieront pour pro. Ah, ta gueule. De la sueur.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Pas d'ADN.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey.
He guaranteed me he would take the flop. I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me. Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound?
C'est qui ce chien fou?
He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps?
Cole Phelps.
Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy.
Je sais qui c'est, Roy.
J'ai
rencontré son beau-frère.
brother-in-law.
I think you had the mixture pretty
Je crois
scared
que tu as
back
fait
there.
très peur au grand Mickey là. Tu m'étonnes. Attends, je peux passer un appel par là, pourquoi je vais me casser la tête? Il est où le Fontel? Retrouver le numéro là que j'ai trouvé dans les...
Operator, give me dispatch.
Mademoiselle, passez-moi le central. Coquette, 1247. Je vous mets en communication.
Phelps, 1247.
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Inspecteur.
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
L345, l'adresse correspondance, numéro de téléphone et l'hôtel Elmore, 6294 Landway, Hollywood.
Thanks, ma'am.
Merci, madame.
You know the place?
Je connais cet endroit.
Flophouse.
Un bougre minable.
Quarter a night, no
25
questions asked.
cents la nuit, il ne pose pas de questions. Un bouge ou un bougre? On va regarder ça de suite. Un bouge, un boug minable. Petite musique.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stampanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
Voilà. Il n'est pas corruptible, Phelps. C'est un vrai. Il est venu dans la police pour arrêter la gangrène, tu vois. Il n'est pas là pour s'enrichir. Il est là pour faire la loi, comme le juge Dredd. Hôtel Elmar. Je crois qu'il est 21h30, mais je suis pas sûr.
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
Personne se nomme ici.
You sure?
Vous êtes sûr?
Sure, I'm sure.
Sûr que je suis sûr.
This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names.
Consultez le registre.
Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Oh, un nom de boxeur ou quoi?
That looks like a beauty.
Mohamed Ali. Elmar Hotel. Alors peut-être Rocky.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies.
Le nom
That
de
should narrow it
English
down.
célèbre. Ça devrait limiter les recherches. Ah, English célèbre. Non. Jimmy Cagney, Juan Orson Welles. Non. Ford. Non. Danny Kaye. Non. Artichaut. Ah, c'est un tueur celui-là. Lana Turner, Vivien, Bob Hope, Marilyn Monroe, Humphrey Bogart. Ah, Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill. A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207. The old bulldog.
Ce vieux Churchill.
Even at a flop house,
Dans un
Adley
hôtel
can't get out from his
Adley
shadow.
n'arrive pas à sortir de son ombre. Voilà, je connais pas la référence, frérot. Tu m'excuseras. Je vais faire comme si j'ai rien entendu. Là, du code 207, mais sur la porte devant, tranquille. Ah, on avait la quitté les lieux, ça fait longtemps. La porte est pas fermée.
Looks like he's had a broad up here.
On dirait qu'il a amené une gonzesse ici. Ouais. Il aurait tort de rester seul, tu vois.
This guy must have escaped the loony bin.
Alors, des chocolats.
Does Albert have somebody special?
Albert aurait une
Didn't see
souris.
anyone in his
Je
corner
n'ai
of the
personne
fight.
dans son coin sur le ring. Une souris. Section gauche, rangée, JCH 300.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
Temps libre entre deux combats. Ah, c'est sûr. Entre les entraînements et les problèmes, on a beaucoup de temps libre. Fume.
Gives us an angle if he has a real love
Ça nous
interest.
donne une bonne part. Quoi? Ça nous donne une bonne piste s'il vit une histoire d'amour. Ah ouais, ok. C'est la gadji qui fume. T'as encore une histoire.
Looks like Albert has been
On
doing
dirait
some
qu'Albert
homework.
avait fait des petits calculs.
11 grand would be a nice
Ça
little
fait un
nest
joli
egg.
pactole. 200 fois 18. Ok.
Insta-heat.
Inside.
Adrian Black's
Maman
product of
préférée
choice.
d'Adrian Black. J'ai
Seems
l'impression
like a
que
lifetime ago.
c'était il y a un siècle. Formulaire d'inscription au concours.
Candy has expensive taste.
Albert va avoir du pain sur
Albert
la
has his work cut out for him.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
faut
go
qu'on
after
trouve
his
ça
girl.
sur
See
lui.
if
Peut-être que ça
that gets us any
nous
closer.
rapprochera de lui.
Who's Candy?
Qui est Candy?
Candy
Candy
Edwards,
Edward.
the lady
La
who
femme qui a
filled out
rempli
this
ce
coupon.
bulletin réponse. Ah, c'est pas fini. Télégramme Western Union, Elvira, Hammond. Ton fiston s'est bien débrouillé, j'arrive bientôt, Albert.
He must be heading home.
Il doit être
You know,
en
I hope
train
he
de
makes
rentrer
it.
chez lui. Tu sais quoi, j'espère.
crooked son of a
Enfoiré de
bitch,
voleur,
no
aucune
chance.
chance. Ok. Bon, terminé.
Advice?
On va récupérer
All
le
right,
bloc.
let's go
Hop,
after
ça
his girl.
suffit.
See if that gets us any closer.
Toi, tu parles
My
pas.
wife is so dumb, she stares at orange juice for hours. Well, it does say concentrate on the cartons.
Ok, il nous parle de sa femme.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
His mother would be proud of him, catching all those criminals.
Ouais, ok.
Yeah, makes you see double, makes you feel single.
Someone ought to
I
take
understand
him home.
you, but thousands wouldn't.
He's loaded.
Olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from? Wow, that looks like a beauty.
Ok, ça parle pas.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
Inscrit le premier nom qui lui passe par la tête. Allez, c'est parti.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
Alors, on va voir la souris. Hôtel Alvé, 21h33.
We need to know which room is
Il faut qu'on
Candy's.
sache quelle est la chambre de Candy.
What the hell?
Encore
LAPD, ma'am.
LAPD.
We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7.
Appartement 7.
You take
Les
the
escaliers
outside
extérieurs
stairs
près
by
du
the parking
parking
lot and
et
turn
tournez à
left at
gauche
the
quand vous
top.
arrivez en haut.
You friends of the Italian
Vous êtes des
guy?
amis de cet Italien?
Italian guy?
Quel
Yeah.
Italien? Bah oui,
Sleazy
le
type.
genre louche.
Gave his name as
Il a dit s'appeler
Carlo.
Carlo.
I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some
Je
funny
n'aime pas trop
friends.
son genre, mais Candy.
This Candy
Candy
broad
le
must be as
ça fait
sweet as
chido
she
pour avoir autant
sounds.
de visiteurs.
All these gentlemen callers.
Tu te dis pas que c'est un ami de Mickey Cohen plutôt? C'est ce que je me dis direct. Il s'appelle Carlo, je n'aime pas trop son genre, mais Candy a de drôles de fréquentation.
Give it up,
Sounds
bitch.
like we're missing all
He's
the
gone
fun.
to fuck
Get in
both
there,
of us, and you
Phelps.
know where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before I cut you.
I told you I haven't seen him.
Je l'ai dit, je l'ai pas vu. Tu vois?
Like hitting.
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Ouh! Il m'a mis une patate, je t'ai fait me faire tomber direct. Putain, elle est encore KO.
Out cold, but breathing.
Elle respire.
Give her a minute, take a look around.
Attends, il a mis une patate, tu vas pas la tuer d'une patate. C'est pas surhumain, les mecs. Los Angeles, Californie. Akron, Ohio. Nom de passage, Kanji. Nom du passager, Kanji Edward. Dans les bars et...
Single ticket.
Et c'est le ticket simple, j'imagine qu'il n'y a pas de place
there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio.
Dans l'Ohio. Ah, j'imagine. Conrad Line.
Scania sails from New York.
Scania part de New York. Attends. Rien. Ok.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Avec ses poings wifting. Ok, bon les couilles. Mais non, ça fout de la main. Y'a rien dans la main. C'est la veste. Voilà. Petit carnet.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
C'est possible que ce soit tous des bookmakers. Robbie Harim, en fait, voilà, c'est Georges. Intéressant. Au cas où. S'il y a un tatouage ou un truc.
Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever?
Jamais.
I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
J'ai connu pire, ça va aller. Alors,
we're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. You know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
C'est fini, je l'ai pas revu. Tu l'as pas revu. Carte postale illustrée par une photo Pogbo. Ticket de bus destination Akron dans l'Ohio. Adressé à Elvira Hamon. Ton poulet s'est bien débrouillé, j'arrive bientôt Albert. Elvira Hamon. Attends.
You're lying, Candy. You were in his hotel room. He came back after the fight and you weren't there. What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
Prouver que j'étais dans sa chambre. Carte postale illustrée, ticket de bus, télégramme, bulletin, magazine rempli avec le nom.
How do you think we found you, Candy? You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Look, Albert was supposed to take a fall. We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his pride was all he had left. So I told him shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight?
Yes, I did. What's the problem? I didn't take anything.
T'as dit quoi, toi? T'as dit... tuer... c'était tout ce qui lui restait. Alors j'ai dit d'aller se faire foutre. Il n'a qu'à épouser sa fierté. Ok. Projet de quitter la ville.
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
N'importe qui. Comment voulez-vous que je sache?
Give up these men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against you slide.
What? Charges against me? All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take beatings for him as well?
Et je dois prendre à sa place. Putain, j'aurais dû dire allemand. Putain, le con.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Quitter la ville, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
Je rentre directement chez moi. Le royaume, c'est chez elle.
You're lying to me. Albert finally won a big fight. I say good luck to him. But you know where he is. Let me help him, Candy.
Do all you cops run off the mouth? Prove I know where he is.
Looks like I made a mistake. Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Do you want to press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker.
You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone. My money too, tough guy.
I'll handle this.
Good luck, Miss Edwards. I hope things work out for you.
Thank you. It's very kind of you to say so.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station. I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes. Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
MDR. MDR. Ah, c'est putain fou quoi. Mais d'où m'a vu? Il me voit à travers le. C'est des fous quoi. Ah putain. Putain, j'aurais dû me coller au truc avant.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hey, don't mind me.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Oh. Okay.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Mais oh, mais il est sérieux ce jeu de fils de pute là ou quoi? C'est quoi? C'est Jarod là ou quoi? C'est le caméléon là? Putain, heureusement je recommence pas du début.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Comment on fait là? Voilà.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Too much slack. Gotta get closer. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise, surprise.
Une surprise. Ce truc.
A blonde woman just came in here.
Blonde vient d'entrer ici.
She went out the back way.
Elle est sortie par derrière.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. Claim me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door.
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
Sur un carnet, puis elle est partie. Sur le carnet.
What are you doing?
An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
On a compris, là, il y a écrit Hollywood, c'est bon.
We know where she's headed, let's get moving.
On sait où elle va, dépêchez-vous. On n'a rien ici.
K11 King, further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquors, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Vu que ça sentait l'escroquerie en plein nez, je pense qu'elle est de mèche. Ah, la jolie blonde, à chaque fois elle est de mèche, c'est comme ça. Les jolies femmes, elles aiment l'argent, mon cousin. De bookmaker 17h11.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did she leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called the cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a guard over there by the phone.
Téléphone.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast.
Vite. Et vite. On se casse. Téléphone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company, Hollywood 2187, please? This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood?
Yes, sir. Send one round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
Merci.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
Do you have any idea who Ray is?
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
Ça sonne encore. Ah, c'est bootmaker normal. Bah attends, on a le truc de taxi là, pourquoi je comprends pas.
Take the next right turn. This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
De refaire, sûrement.
Any Central Unit 484 just occurred 3155 West 4th Street.
Là, il faut je suis pressé là. À la prochaine. Tiens, le taxi. 233. Bureau de bookmaker, 17h23.
That's the cab waiting up
C'est
ahead.
le taxi qui l'attend là. Elle est
She's
pas
not in
dedans,
the car.
je sais pas
Don't
pourquoi.
get too close.
She must be inside.
Elle doit être à l'intérieur.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab.
Perds pas ce taxi.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Vaut mieux garder une distance. Évidemment. Je crois que le truc là va tourner.
How many stops is she gonna make?
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
Se fixer sur le...
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close. Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
That bitch has given me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Distance d'un coup.
Pull over. She's heading inside.
Corre-toi l'autre. Elle se casse la salope. Avec les billets là, avec tout l'argent. Mais tu crois aller où comme ça?
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Reste avec Candy. Ne te fais pas opérer.
Goddamn wedding. Hey, don't mind me. Who's he hiding from? Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Are you drunk, mister, or you just crash?
Maniac! I know that.
Oh. Je l'ai vu partir en courant, sa mère.
Going to church doesn't make you a Christian any more than staying in the
J'ai pas capté là. Oh, j'ai pas capté là. Je crois que je viens de voir Hammond, je file au train. Entrer, reste avec Candy, mais te fais pas repérer.
Wow.
Look. Talk about this.
He worked that case with the lady cut up like that. That's
Attends, ça a bugué ou j'ai pas rêvé? Ça a tiré, j'ai entendu des cris. Les gens sont barrés.
I'm out of here.
Et là tout est normal. C'est quoi ce délire? Elle est venue là. Attends, non, elle est allée là. Putain, je crois qu'elle était là.
Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
Oh, moi, c'est tué.
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
Qui vous a tiré dessus?
They're on the way.
Ils sont en route.
I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
J'ai sûr que c'est lui qui l'a fumé. Je suis sûr que c'est mon coéquipier qui l'a fumé, il a pris l'oseille. Elle voulait me dire, mais...
Egyptian theater.
Ok. On a le deuxième bout du truc. C'est chaud.
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
Une balle a été tirée.
So, what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Pas grand chose d'autre. Ah, le partenaire, il est trop mouillé dans des affaires louches. Eh, bouge-toi le cul, là, je suis là, trop du cul. Ouais.
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
Égyptienne théâtre, 21h.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. Cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a bitch.
He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
C'était un couteau. Je sais pas, l'autre il dit qu'il filoche le type et le type il a le temps de faire un meurtre quand même, c'est un petit peu chelou.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo?
Pourquoi tu l'as tué, Carlo?
Your gripe was with me.
Que tu en voulais.
She was collecting the money for
On a
you.
récupéré l'argent pour toi, Mickey.
Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
Crever. Et je me rappelle de cette mission. Tue.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take the dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe. But I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost the fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money, all I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
Business is business.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man. Can't find him.
Give me some cover! Where are you?
You limey cocksucker.
T'es au fils de pute d'English.
Find some cover!
Alors là, c'est le noir complet. Ok. Quoi? Mais t'es venu mon collègue? Des trucs comme ça dégoûte. Mais ça dégoûte à un point, des trucs comme ça, frère. C'est... Ah putain, c'est dégueulasse.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Come on, Cole. Carlo's a dead man. Can't too when I
Ta gueule, bâtard.
Where are you?
You limey cocksucker.
Throw out the guns.
Incroyable ça.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Take cover, you lunatic! You're covered, Phelps. Get behind something, Phelps! Move, I've got you.
really hurts.
pote. On monte en haut, il descend en bas. Et voilà, on a niqué la preuve comme quoi le couteau il a ensanglanté.
It's time to come out now, Hammond.
Faut sortir maintenant, mon.
Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
De pute me doit beaucoup d'argent.
Catch.
Tenez.
The Scania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Pourquoi?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
Donnelly and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
Enquête vite pliée. T'as un 2-2 là. Albert Ramond met le cap sur l'Angleterre après avoir mystérieusement disparu de sa garde à vue. Question correcte, 2 sur 3. Ah ouais, il y avait rien. Et une parce que j'ai voulu aller trop vite.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
The goddamn evidence.
What's that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Bon, c'est merdier là. C'est où qu'on sort. Attends, pour la voiture là-bas.
I understand you, but thousands would.
C'est la mort ici.
Well, it does say concentrate in the cartons. That price is outrageous. Not in your life, Buster!
Seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Any in the vicinity of 211 in progress at 3rd and Union. Stand by for further unit to handle identify.
Je prends si c'est pas loin. Si c'est pas où je vais pas. Ah. Eh ben on va éviter. On va éviter parce que moi je suis où là? Moi je suis là et je dois aller là, ok. Alors tu sais quoi, je vais faire le braquage. Non. Putain, incroyable.